Hey, hey, my mom is my mom's downstairs right now doing whatever she's doing downstairs, but I'm gonna be in charge of the beginning live. What's up? It's good to see you again. It is good to see you. No, and then we wait. Let me shuffle up her cards. Get them all shuffled for you. I just got out of a mental hospital, so feeling pretty good. Just waiting. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. Are you guys guessing or are you ready? I don't know.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
Are you live?
yeah, we're live.
Hey guys,
Hello.
we're here on Facebook. Facebook, check it out.
Yeah.
This is the display. So, has he been doing readings for you guys?
No?
No, what are you doing?
I'm leaving.
You're leaving? Well, thank you for shuffling my cards for me.
Yeah.
All right, Facebook, I'm gonna let you go, but oh, hey, hey,
Yeah.
say hi, Tia.
Hey, Tia.
You have Christina on the line.
Hey, Christina.
She's like, oh, my baby Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Trey. So, hey guys, let me see. I just put you guys here for now. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, just putting you guys here. See how that works? And look at you guys over here. Good afternoon, Ashley. Hey, Jano. Yes, it's nice seeing you too. Thank you for your patience, Jano. If I owe you a reading, please be getting in touch with me. I'm trying to book them for Monday through Wednesday next week or the following week, Monday through Wednesday. For those that don't know, I've had a family emergency that pretty much kept me out from being able to do anything with YouTube for a full week. Um, but now I am back and there's been some changes. So I will be talking to you guys about that. He just wanted to make an appearance, Miriam. He just wanted to chill and say hi. And I don't know what he did, but I hope he welcomed you guys. Hey, Troy. Hi, Shay. Welcome. Hey, Kay. Kay, you never got in touch with me. Hey, Carrie. Blossom. Let's see who we have here on Facebook. He was just shuffling. He didn't even welcome you guys. Well, welcome all celestial beings to Celestial Guidance by Bebe. My name's Bebe. I'm a holistic lifestyle coach, you mentioned the law of attraction, and a psychic. And today we're going to be focused on doing free readings. We're not going to be doing donations today. We're not going to be having a specific list. I'm just going to be picking people based on who I'm drawn to, and pretty much any question is fair game. One thing I do want to let you guys know as far as the questions is, since today is a full moon, let's take advantage of this full moon. Let's find out how we can use this full moon energy to manifest something we want in life or to make some changes that are going to benefit us. So while there is a collective message, which I will do a reading for the collective, there is going to also be the individual. So If you are interested in that, ask me. Put it in the comments if that's what you're looking for, or just say the word general, and I will make a point to read specifically what this full moon energy could be useful for you and how you can use it. All right. Hey, Gerard. Hi, Samba. Blossom. You have 7 on the 7-11. My daughter is already taller than her mom. My son's so taller. Like, I'm here to him. Oh, you did. You sent me an email. I didn't. Okay, I'll look at the email. I've been looking on Instagram and Messenger for your feedback. I didn't know you emailed me. I apologize. I see. Hey, Avon, here on Facebook. So you live in Poinciana, Florida. I could have sworn I seen you. I live in Florida. Um, your children are beautiful. Thank you. A little low volume. Like you need me to speak louder, or like I'm speaking too loud? I reply as soon as I can. Okay, you guys can hear me good. All right, thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with an overall reading, but like more of a generic type of reading for everybody, and see what this full moon energy can be used for as a whole. And then let's go ahead and get into those specific readings. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. All right, give me a second, guys. Thank you, Cameron. Hey, Mo. All right, let's go ahead and start tuning in. Okay, I wish to tune in to the energies of this full moon as a collective message for everyone. What is something?
Your audio is low. You need to fix that.
It's really low. Let me see. What if I put it closer? Can you guys hear me better? Better?
Is that better? Is it all connected?
Yes, everything's connected.
Yeah. Alright, the closer the better.
Okay. Okay, one more time. Let's try this once again. I'm sorry if it lags, guys. All right. energy, which, if I'm not mistaken, is in Leo right now. What is it that we need to know? What is it that we should focus on as a collective? What information do we need to hear to help us turn our direction towards the best possible outcome in our life? Okay. I'm pulling from a couple of different decks. Okay. And one more. Okay. So I got three cards out. And this is the energy we're getting for this full moon and what we can do with it. All right. So we're getting the star. Have faith, the future is bright, dreams come true, positive changes that bring an end to challenging times, the light at the end of the tunnel. So, first, I'm just going to read them and show them to you. And then, after I read them and show them to you guys, I'm going to go ahead and actually read, what I'm actually getting from them. Okay, then we have ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float in heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. And then the last one is, excuse me. And then the last one is Goddess of Psychic Protection. What you believe you create, no one can harm you. Thank you, Jano. All right. So that is what I'm getting as far as like physically, you see what the energy is pulled out, what it has to say. And now I'm actually going to go ahead and actually like tune into the energies and see what we get. Thank you, Ashley. Okay. What are you wanting me to see? Allow me to see what we need to see, what I need to hear, what we need to hear, what information is coming to us. So the star is always about faith and hope when I look at it. But in this particular situation, it feels like what the full moon energy is going to help us all do is elevate our psychic abilities. It's going to help us evolve to that next spiritual enlightenment level, whatever that is. So we're all at different stages. And right now, this full moon energy is really like pushing us that direction. Um, so what it looks like we're having to do is keep ourselves grounded while all these downloads are coming in. It's more about finding that balance within our spiritual side and our mundane side. So we're really being told that, okay, right now the downloads are going to be coming in. We're going to really start to see that evolution. Actually, we've been seeing it, but right now it's like a major shift, right? And we need to keep ourselves grounded as this happens so that we can maintain a balance, which is really what I'm seeing here, like a need to keep balance as we are going through this spiritual growth and spiritual evolution. Another thing that is standing out to me is the fact that we need to do two things here. One, we need to stop resisting. And what I'm referring to when I say stop resisting, I'm talking about when we are facing something uncomfortable, because a lot of the things that help us grow, a lot of the things that help us actually evolve spiritually and physically in the mundane world is through things that we don't like. It's through the hardship. It's through the pain. It's through the being in positions where we feel uncomfortable. Sometimes, and I'm not saying that you have to force yourself and be in an uncomfortable position. You be the judge of that based on what's been going on in your life. But what we are being told with this energy is that it's going to be okay and safe for us to make space for other individuals that make us feel uncomfortable, for them to be able to sit in their space and us to stand our ground instead of running off and saying, this makes me feel uncomfortable, so I'm just going to leave. How about we face it? How about we face our fears? How about we stand up for what we believe? That's more of what we are being encouraged to. What if we are actually able to step in a space of love, and instead of fighting back with someone, we are more focused on embracing the love that's there just from our genuine interaction, human to human, especially if it's family and friends and things, people you actually care about. So that's more of what you're being told. Like, we are protected psychically, we are protected. And so what we experience is just exactly what we need to experience to move forward. Okay, so let's find balance. We need to, every time we're doing these things, we need to go back saying, okay, how much is kind of like, we can't be all spiritual. We have to be spiritual, but at the same time, well, we don't have to, it's a choice, obviously, right? But we also have to do the physical action. We want a job, we can't just pray. We have to go look for one. If things like that, right? So this is about matching equally action with spiritual activity, and really bringing a balance and grounding your energy so that these downloads can continue to happen, so that your evolution can continue to come through. And remember that you are protected. So that is what I'm seeing here. um, as far as what the energies are showing from this full moon, of what we can do with it. Let me see if I catch anything else. Is there anything else here that I should know? I'm hearing that as things blossom into our life, as things blossom into our life, we're going to see a lot of different varieties. We're going to be faced with a lot of options on how to proceed with things, how to approach things. So, with something that when we find ourselves faced with these things that are coming into our life, instead of viewing it as an obstacle, we need to find how we can navigate around these things, around these opportunities, around these situations. Because some we're going to want to take advantage for, and others we don't. Some we want to get ready, and that can be the leading, preparation for something bigger. And sometimes we want to look at those opportunities and say, okay, you know what, it's there, but just because it's there doesn't mean I need to take it in. So that's something else that is coming through as far as the energy for this full moon. Okay. All right. And actually, you know what? Before I continue, I would like to pull one card for the general reading as far as like love goes. And let me see what we get. Okay. Yeah, I want to use this deck. So, this full moon energy is going to help us with what? In the love department. Okay. What is it going to help us with? So we got power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Take a look at the card, see if you find yourself drawn to anything. Okay, so this full moon in the department of love, we are looking at having more power, more self confidence, And this is where it's reminding you that you have the power to engage and you have the power to disengage as well. So think of that and think of where you might be in your relationship. If you're with someone, if you're not with someone, how would that relate to you? And then just meditate on it, and you will get a further, more detailed information for you specifically, or you can ask how that relates for you specifically in the comment section. So now I'm going to go ahead. Um, hey, Carrie. Hi, let's see who else is here. Okay, so I didn't miss any messages here. And let's take a quick look at the messages here, and then I'm gonna get started picking based on who I'm drawn to. Okay, guys? Uh, let me see. Samba, yeah, Christina is my sister. Hey, GB, I'm doing pretty good today. Hey, Shilpa. Hi, Bree. Is it me or does it sound low? Let me know if it sounds low, because I'll put the mic on even closer to me. Okay. All right, let's go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a marker and see who's gonna be first. So now is your cue. Go ahead and post your question, and I'm gonna pick who I'm drawn to read for. Yes, yes. Today has been a much better day, and every day is getting a little better. So yeah, and this is to Jano. I'm answering your question. Jane, Jared, how did Valentine's go? Hey, Shabam. Let's see here. All right. Let's read for Carrie. Carrie on Facebook. Do you see if I'm heading where or who I should be with? Okay, I'm gonna start with Carrie. All right, let's see what we get. Carrie. Carrie. Is Carrie heading in the right direction? Is Carrie heading in the right direction? I am getting yes, but this does not mean stop. Okay, does not mean get comfortable. There's more action for you to take, just not right now. If you try to take more action right now, you would find yourself overwhelmed, overstressed. So right now, I would kind of whatever has been that I gave you some advice on, and you started to take action now. Now it's kind of time to like for the next couple weeks, let's just like chill, focus more on just letting the dust settle, letting everything play itself out. Okay. I'm getting that you're going to intuitively know when you should go ahead and get started again with, as we say, throwing out the trash and making some more changes. But right now we're looking working on getting those downloads. Right now we're working on actually letting things the dust settle and everything that we start to put into practice actually fall into place. And then from there is where you're gonna start again, but not right now. And you will have a knowingness that will let you know when it's time. Okay? So that's what I got for you. Let me see who's going to be next. I got someone from uh, Facebook. Now let me try to get some over here on YouTube. Mm, okay, we have. Da, 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 da. Let's read for Blossom. Blossom, you're up next. All right, Blossom, let me see what your question is. I just broke up the day before Valentine's. May I ask if he will respond to my last message of closure? Okay. Will he respond to your last message? So I'm going to pull one card to get an idea, but we're also going to use the pendulum. And guys, I just found out. So I've been using the pendulum now for like 2 months, and it's been like accurate, accurate, accurate. It had so far one was not accurate, one answer that I can think of. So I'll keep you guys posted on the effectiveness of this pendulum. All right. So Blossom, we're going to ask right now if he will respond to your last message for closure. Okay, Blossom, please focus on whomever it is that you are referring to. Will he respond? Yes or no? He will respond. Okay. And let's see what we got. Okay. Expect that if he's going to respond, it might take him a couple days. Um, Simply because you did get the hanging man. And the hanging man, it's almost like an undecisive type of card for me. When I see the hanging man, I feel like I am not in or out. Like I'm trying to do both. And so pretty much I get this very undecisive energy. So it you did get a yes, but this is saying more like if it seems like he might take a little bit to respond, maybe a couple days, just a little more than he would normally. All right. So that's what you got, Blossom. Let me look over here on Facebook. We have Rick. Rick, if you're still here, let me know and I will read for you. All right. And let me see over here. All right, let's see. We'll pull one card for Troy. You're welcome, honey. I'm gonna pull one card for Troy, and then use the pendulum. All right, Ricky, you're gonna be up next, okay? All right, Julie and Troy sitting in a tree. Kissing. Will Julie and Troy get married? Okay, and let's use the pendulum. Hey, Nima. All right, let's see. Yes or no? Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. Let's stop this real quick. Yes or no? Will Julie and Troy get married? It is giving you a straight up maybe. All right. And the card that you got is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups for me represents more of victory in a journey. So, and it's an emotional journey. And so it's more like you're on this emotional journey and you are feeling like you're going to be victorious on it. Or That's pretty much this is my interpretation of this card. We are on a journey and we are celebrating, and it's an emotional type of situation. All right, let's see. Um, so Rick, you wanted to know if should I go back and try again? All right, Rick. By the way, Rick, make sure you are coming over here at Celestial Guidance by BB on YouTube. This is where I go live. You can come here and get your free readings. I go live every single week, so make sure you are tuning in. Okay, Celestial Guidance by BB. I'm pretty easy to find. If you just type in Celestial Guidance, it'll show up. All right, so let's see, Rick, should you go back? Since that's a yes or no question, I'll ask the pendulum, but I'm also going to pull one card to see what the energies around that. Okay. Let's come over here. So towards Rick, towards me for yes, side to side for no. Should Rick go back and try again? Yes or no? You're getting no. And the card we pulled for you is Ten of Swords. For me, this card represents different things each time. All right. And so this Ten of Swords in a situation like what we're asking right now, it's more like it's not that it could be a bad thing, it's just more than you can necessarily handle at the moment. Okay. So for now, the answer is no, don't go back and try again. It's not worth it. The result won't be worth it. Okay. All right. Now let me go ahead and take someone on YouTube. Let's see who's going to be next. I am getting dreams about my person. These dreams are true, and it's scaring me. Shifa, are you telling me something or are you asking me? All right, and hey, Scorpio Bunny. All right, let's see. I'm gonna read for. You're asking me. Okay, let's read for Shilpa. Okay, are they true? Are the dreams that Shilpa is having based on reality? Are the dreams that Shilpa is having based on reality? Yes. Oh, wait, wait. I got to bring it here for you guys. Yes or no? Is it based on reality? You're getting a no. They're not based on reality. Okay. What this dream is trying to tell you is that you need to set boundaries. All right. That's pretty much it. Set the boundaries, stand your ground, because if not, you're going to find yourself disappointed. That is what the dream is trying to tell you, hun. All right. Let's see. Who else? Let's try to get someone over here. Hi, Janet. How are you? Janet on Facebook. Let's do a general reading for Janet. Let's see what Spirit has for her. All right, Nima. Okay, I'm going to be reading for you after Janet. Okay, Janet. General reading for Janet. Let's see what we get. You got light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light into your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate in the darkness. So, this is the card she got. All right. And this is for you, Janet. All right. So, I feel like this card, what it is letting you know, what it's letting you know is that you need to trust your instincts. All right, Janet, trust your instincts. That's what I feel like it's telling you. I feel like it's telling you that you need to connect to the part of you that is love. And I don't mean love romantically, I don't mean love for another. I mean love in, you know, the energy of love, approaching things with the energy of love. So that's what I'm getting for you. All right, guys, let's see who's going to be next. Um, will me and Joseph reconcile? Will me and Joseph reconcile? Let's see what we get. Okay. Will Nema K reconcile with Joseph? Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you're on Facebook, come join me on Celestial Guidance by BB on YouTube, so that you can subscribe, hit the notification bell, and start getting your weekly free readings. Okay, let's see. Okay, will you guys just inside? Okay, I'm getting no. Let's find out what the pendulum has to say. Okay, well, you and Joseph reconcile. It's saying maybe. Okay, so you're getting a maybe. I heard no, and you got the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, we are looking at it being a situation where someone is feeling like guarded. So maybe the right conversations that need to be taking place for things to be happening and for you guys to reconcile, they're not happening yet. All right, let me see. Now let me take a look. Hey Cheryl, I let's go ahead and let's see. Will my business get going? I be financially okay. Cheryl on Facebook. Welcome, Cheryl. Make sure that you are coming into Celestial Guidance by BB on YouTube and subscribing. In the meantime, while you do that, please let me go ahead and read for you, Cheryl. Cheryl, make sure you're subscribing to Celestial Guidance by BB. All right. And hey guys, if you are joining me here on YouTube, please do hit that like button as well. Will my business get going? Will I be financially okay? Will my business get going? Will my business get going? Will my business get going? Will I be financially okay? Will I be financially okay? Okay, those are two questions, so I asked them separately. Will my business get going? Okay. With will Cheryl business get going? Yes or no? I'm getting no. That means there's more things that you need to do so you can get it going. Will you be financially okay? Yes or no? You're going to be financially okay, but as far as your business, um, oh, okay. It looks like it's not the right time. It looks like maybe it needs more preparation. Maybe you still need to work through things, but it's definitely not in a position where it can be take off. It's not in a position where it's going to bring you that financial stability. So, yeah, so we still have to work on the foundation of it, okay? It is showing that it is not time. Mhm. I'm seeing here if there's any further guidance. Okay. Really, just really, the way it's coming across to me is that you really need to reconsider and like regroup. How are you going to go about this? Like, there's a different way of going about it than the way you have. Um, there's something off. There's something off. Okay, so just reanalyze your plans and see where you can change the perspective of how it should work. Okay, so that was for you, Cheryl. All right. All right, let's see. All right, Cheryl, let me know if you got that reading. All right, let's take a look at here. Who's going to be next here? Let's read for Jano. What are Alyssa's intentions towards me? Let's go ahead and get a love deck and see what we get for you. You are welcome, Nema. You're welcome, Cheryl. I hope that helped. If you have any further questions that I can help make it more sense to you, let me know. Hey, Ashley. Okay, I see you, Ash. Don't keep taking your question away because then when I go back, I don't find it. All right. Andrea, I found myself drawn to you, so hopefully I'll get around to you. Make sure you stay around and you are leaving me messages, okay? I got a couple people before you. Right now we're working on Jano. Is what are Alyssa's intentions towards me? In what format? Love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurt and provides a sense of security and self worth. Okay, I'm gonna ask here: Is Alyssa's intention to is our Alyssa's intention to be with you romantically? Yes or no? You are getting a yes. Okay, and these are the two cards you got. So you got kindness, acts or simple acts of kindness. Kindness energy. You kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. This is the card you got. See if you find yourself drawn to anything. Here you have it, guys. Okay, and then you also got love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self worth. This is the card. Here we go. All right. So, what is her intentions is to provide kindness and love, but it feels like platonic love, even though she has romantic interest. So that is what is coming through for you. All right, let's see here on Facebook. All right. Hey, Brenda, would you like a card pull? Let me know if you are here and you want a card pull. In the meantime, let's see. Ashley, Ashley, a general reading. Let's actually find out what messages are coming through from you, for you from the angels. What would help Ashley right now? What does she need to hear with whatever she's going through in life? What is the one thing she needs to hear right now? All right, I think you've got this before, but I could be wrong. It says, be honest with yourself. Look into your heart, and you will know the truth of the situation. It is safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Upon us, Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angel wings. I really feel like the main thing here is to focus upon your true desires. Don't let things stand in your way and don't let things sidetrack you from the what your goals are. There are going to be a lot of things in life that are going to make you have to take a step back. It's like going to be like one step back one step forward, two steps back, one step forward. But even if that's the tangle that you're doing for now, don't give up. Just keep moving forward, keep moving forward, keep moving forward. Okay. Be honest with yourself of where you're at. Are you happy where you're at? And where would you like to go with this? Okay. This is the card. Hi, Garrett. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Burdette. All right. So that it was for you, Ashley. Let's see who's going to be next. Burdette, if you have a question, feel welcome to ask. Let me look over here. You like my shirt? Do you guys want to know a secret about my shirt? It's a pair of pants. So this pair of pants ended up getting a hole, right? So I got scissors and I cut it, and now I have a shirt. See? So, and I love it. That's what you do when you ghetto or creative. You just rearrange your pants to your shirts, and then one day maybe I'll turn it into a tank top type of shirt. Who knows? Yep, they're pants. And I really love the design, so I didn't want to get rid of them, but I couldn't wear them as pants. So there you go. That is because 60. Why is there a 63 on like and subscribe board? Oh, it's a 632 because that's how many subscribers I had when I started this live. A ver. You like that, Janet? Turn it into a shirt. I'm sure you guys have done stuff like that before, right? I feel like the most like ghetto thing I've done like with like reuse of stuff. I don't know if to say ghetto, but like so I had like a bed, like the metal poles that go under the bed frame. Um, yeah, we couldn't get that thing to stay together, so we duct taped that bed together. Remember that, Christina? We just like duct tape the bed together. We've done some crazy stuff, man. Let's see who else are we gonna read for. Yeah, if you like the design, you make it work. Or like if you have pants that you got paint on them or stains like bleach stains, you cut them and now you have shorts. Why buy shorts? Um, let's see. If I've well, let's see what happens by the end of the live. How many subscribers I'll have, and then by the time I go live again, I'll have less than that. Guarantee. Always happens. You have a question? Yes, let's do that. I'm gonna do. Let's do Shilpa and then let's do Brittany. Answer my question from Facebook way up. Oh my goodness, girl, you're gonna have to rewrite it. Let me see. Yeah, please rewrite it, Christina. All right. Let's do the full moon reading for Shilpa, and then I'll read for Christina. Stop by, saying hi, miss you. Hey, David, it's nice seeing you here. So, just one thing to say, you're a baby, your little puppy is so cute. He's the cutest little foot. He's like a cute little model. You're always taking pictures. He's so cute. Pinky Daz. Oh, Pinky, did you want a reading? I'm just picking people who I am drawn to. So if I didn't even see your message, I apologize. Or I maybe I wasn't drawn to it, but just stick around. Maybe you'll get read for. I'm not making a list, so I'm just going with it. Let's see. Hey, if you're joining me on Facebook, come join me on YouTube at Celestial Guidance by Bebe. This is where I'm doing the free readings on a weekly basis. Actually, that reminds me, guys, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be posting my schedule for the month every single month starting now. So now it's already up. I'm going to be here today and I think either 21st or 23rd. And then for every month, I'm going to let you guys know because I can no longer do Mondays and Saturdays. Why, you may ask? Well, the truth of the matter is I'm living my life. My dream is really I'm working festivals. I'm being able to make money and live out in the woods, which is like my dream. This is what I want to do. I'm always wanting to be out in nature, by a beach, by a forest, and my goal is to have an RV and do traveling and work festivals and events. I want to be holding retreats. So I want to start becoming a part of the community for holding retreats. So um, from now to April, I'm pretty much booked every single weekend where I'm going to be out camping, living my life, and yeah, living in the woods. So I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. I am not able to go live from my phone, which means internet can be, all over the place. Not that it's not all over the place now, but yeah, it goes all over the place. And because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and just let you guys know what Mondays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays I will be live. I will only commit to 1 day a week, and then if I have ability, I will show up and do more. But that's what we're gonna be doing from now to April. Okay, so back to this. Let's see. A ver. Pinky Dad, since you've been waiting around, don't worry about it. Just post your question, babe, and I'll get to you. Shilpa, Shilpa first. Let's see. Thank you, Janet. Thank you for sharing. Make sure you're subscribing to YouTube. All right. Because I don't go live on Facebook all the time anymore. Now it's just like a random thing that I go live on Facebook. So if you like to get regular readings, make sure you're joining me at Celestial Guidance by BB. All right, all right. Shilpa, full moon reading, full moon energy for Shilpa. What is the message that the universe has for you at the moment? What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? I'm hearing stop right now. Okay, the reason you're being asked to stop is because you're getting ahead of yourself and not at the same time. It's like stop, 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 stop the overthinking. Stop this overthinking. Stop this trying to manage everything. Right now, just stop. Okay? This is what this full moon energy is saying. You have everything you need. Okay? All you have to do is let this the energy settle in, let this stuff work its way through, and you have the tools it takes to manifest the things you want in life, to make some changes in your life. I see that you've been trying to make some changes already, and you're being told that you're the magician of your life. Okay? You are the creator, co-creator of that life. So Shilpa, it is your turn to chill down, trust the universe, trust the process. Things have already set into place, and now we just have to breathe through it, move through it, and remember that you have the power. All right, that is what the full moon reading is happening for you. Um, yeah, I know you have stories. I have a question. Will we be able to have a conversation by the end of the week? All right, let's see what the energy is like for you, Brittany. Hey, George. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see. I'm waiting to feel it. I'm waiting to feel it. Okay. So let's ask the pendulum here so you can see it. Okay, will Brittany be able to have a conversation with the person she has in mind this week? Yes or no? I wonder what it's going to say. You're getting a yes. There's going to be different opportunities, so it's just going to be a matter of whether you take them or not. So there are going to be on several occasions where you guys are able to have a conversation where you guys would both be available. But it's going to be a matter of actually taking that opportunity. So you got Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is like options, right? So it's like, are you going to go up that ladder? Are you going to take the opportunity, or are you just going to let it wither away? But there is going to be opportunities for you guys to have conversations this week um well, I don't know if in person, but you will have an opportunity to. All right, Facebook. Let's see. Do we have anybody here who's watching and wants a reading? Let me know. In the meantime, let's see who else did I say I was gonna read for. Hey Crystal, no worries. Gerard, what's my love's interest? Current feelings and next actions towards me. Let's see. Ian's current feeling for Gerard. And what are her next actions? There's no list, so I do some reading as I'm drawn to people and their questions. Oh, oh, okay. So, as far as how she's feeling towards you, I guess you've been, you know, like she's been getting warming up to you. That's the word I was looking for. Warming up to you. You got the Two of Cups, which definitely shows that she's been, interested in you, and that she's been thinking about you, and that you guys have really been connecting on a more spiritual level. On a more physical level, she's still Queen of Wands, still being showing up as, you know, um, she's still showing up in the sense of like guarded, she's keeping that wand right across her body. Just so you guys know, you can see what they're seeing as well. But you're still getting the sun, which is a very positive card. So this is more about things going in your favor, really. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see who's gonna be next. Um, Jenna, I try to do just one question per person, but yeah, your question is pretty easy and quick. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the pendulum and ask, will you marry again, Jeanette? Will Jeanette marry again? Yes or no? Jeanette, you are getting a yes. You're welcome, Gerard. Yes, and I already read for you too. So you'll have to actually like go back and look for it. And I have no idea in what order because I didn't take notes today. I'm sorry. I normally call you guys before I go, but today I decided just flow. All right, let's see who is here and still wants a reading. Hello, Mary. So, Christina, what was your question? Did you rewrite it? Let me see if I find you. Will my business plans unfold as planned a year ago? Will my business plans unfold as planned a year ago? It looks like the overall answer is yes, and you are getting the star, which is showing, hey, have patience, have hope, have faith that things are going to work out the way they're supposed to. Okay, maybe there might be a delay, but they're still going to work out. So this is the card that she got. Okay, and it says it's at a pause, and I'm wanting to know what my future holds for that avenue. So that's okay. There you go. Let's see. Yes, Mary, you can ask a question. Just go ahead and post your question and I will get around to you. Hello, my personal best. How are you, Joy? Happy full moon. Is anybody going to be doing ritual tonight or any kind of spiritual activity? Let me know in the comments. I love it. I love it, Samba and Jeanette. I miss you too. Andrea is JD, my twin flame. All right, that's a pretty simple, straightforward. Let's see what we get. All right, yes or no? Is JD Andrea's twin flame? Yes or no? You're getting no. No for twin flame. I thought your question was, am I going to? So I am going to take a rose bath. Nice. Guys, I forgot to mention. Okay, so one of these events, is anybody here near Florida or traveling to Florida sometime in March? If you are, let me know. Facebook, if you are, let me know. So I'm going to be participating in a retreat slash festival activity where they're going. It's a spiritual retreat, really. It's called um, Shine Your Love. And I'm going to be doing a seminar there talking about self worth, self love, and as well as talking about how to manifest using the law of assumption. We're going to be talking about magic, energy, all that jazz. But that's not even like the woohoo part. That's exciting for me, but for you guys, why should you go? There's going to be fire walking. There's going to be sweat lodge. There's going to be like fire, I call it fire bending, but like performers with their fire sticks. There's going to be cacao ceremonies. There's going to be sound bowl healing. There's going to be so many things, and I am so thrilled. I'm going to actually be there, as I mentioned, not just doing that, but I'm also going to be doing healing, aura massage. We're going to be working with the chakras and stuff like that. So very, 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 very excited. I do have a coupon code that if you decide that you want to check it out, you just let me know. I'll share the link with you and I'll share my coupon code. And hopefully you guys could come and we can meet there. And it's going to be amazing. I am so excited. I haven't done firewalking in a couple years. So I'm very, very, very thrilled to be able to do that. I think you guys should look into that. Let me know if you're interested. I will share that information with you, okay? And it's here in Florida, just so you know. All right, let's see. Hey, Crystal, so what's your question? Did you? So, see, I say I take a little bit of a different turn and understanding to law of assumption, because the law of assumption is really like the bottom line of why law of attraction works, right? But there's more to it. Like, how can you practice the law of assumption when there's certain blocks in the way? So what is causing those blocks, right? What is causing these blocks that are not allowing us to ultimately manifest and ultimately get our magic to working? So we're gonna go down to the nitty gritty of it. I'm very excited. I believe I'm calling the seminar. What is it? I'm calling it "Tune into that frequency and change the game." So that's what we're going on. All right. Yes, we are about to do that in a game from next. Mary, be ready to play. Oh yeah, because I always play. I love to play a card pool game, and then I do a raffle right after. So yeah, fun stuff, fun stuff. Yes, Mary, we can do a general for the rest of the month. So, actually, I'm gonna make a poll. I'm curious to see who would be interested in going. If you say no, it's okay. I just want to know. So, shine your love retreat. Okay, just yes or no, and I just want to see what you guys have to say. Okay, a general reading for the remainder of this month for Mary. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. Um, all right. General reading for Mary P. General reading for Mary P. Mary P. General reading. General reading. General reading for the remainder of February. What does she know for the remainder of February? Okay. Well, okay. Apparently, we're all getting an Amber Alert. Thank you, Jeanette. March, April, May, June. I don't. What am I going to be working in June? I'm not exactly sure yet, but I might be. Yeah, I don't know yet. I have to look. I know I'm booked from here to then. Okay. All right. So, Mary, what I'm getting for you is focus around stability, security, and safety. That is the theme for the next 2 weeks of this month for you. Okay. This is about taking the time to really honoring all aspects of who you are. This is about going from my physical perspective, from my mental perspective, from my emotional perspective, from my spiritual perspective. How can I feel safe? How can I feel comforted? How can I feel like everything is taken care of? It is asking you to, from an emotional standpoint, to allow yourself to open up a little more, allow yourself to see things from a different perspective, a different point of view, really. Um, but just like open up your heart more and come from more of a place of love. And you may say, well, I'm very loving, I don't know why I would get that. But look at your day to day interactions and where can you be showing a little more compassion, a little more patience, a little more care. Okay. Overall, the energies for this rest of this month for you, let's see how they're looking. They're looking a little stagnant. I don't see a lot of action. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing either. Um, but by the end of the month, you will find yourself needing to make a decision, needing to decide which route to take. Are you going to go? Are you going to stay? Are you going to be with, this person or not? Are you going to allow take this course or not? So you're gonna find yourself making a decision, and this keeps looking back to like your family, your home life, because you then got the 10 of Cups, and you also got the Four of Wands. So for me, this is stability, security, and then you come over here, and then you have the 10 of Wands. It's like again that same thing, like multiplied. So it looks like as far as your home life, it's going to be pretty smooth, pretty good. Not too many things happening, which again, it could be a good thing because you don't have to worry about the bad stuff happening either. Um, so, what decision is going to be made? Let me see if I can tune in and get a little feedback on that. What is the decision, or at least what subject is the decision she will have to make in? I didn't get the answer, so I guess it's gonna show up when it shows up. But what you did get is the Seven of Swords, which again is leaving things behind, like making a decision to go or stay. How much are you willing to give in? Like it's gonna have to do with your boundaries. It's going to have to do with um you pretty much not standing up for like you standing up and not allowing things in your life that you don't want in your life. It would be easier to just continue with the flow, continue with the way things have been. But although it's not the easier route, it really, you're really being guided to take the route that sets those boundaries, and that you are going to be able to do the things that you want to do. Don't sacrifice your peace, your happiness for someone else or something else. Okay, so that's what you're getting. Let's see. All right. Let me look over here. Hey, Phil, did you want to ask a question? Welcome. Make sure you're joining us on Celestial Guidance by BB on YouTube. This is where we're doing the free readings. So, what I would urge you to do, Mary, is to, a lot of times when we get readings, we don't know what they pertain to until things show up into our life. So, just be vigilant and you'll see it as it shows up. That's actually, yeah, at least not bad. You're not getting bad news. Actually, if anything, I would say it's good news. And I'll tell you why. Because when there's not much going on, especially with this full moon energy and everything that's seeming to happen, it looks like not just you, but like everybody's being like slowed down so these downloads can continue to happen, to finish happening. It looks, I don't know what's happening next, but what I can tell you is that it feels like whatever's happening for all of us is putting us at a different state, and our bodies can't necessarily handle it, um, or we're not handling it as smoothly as we would like to. So many of you might find yourself feeling like tired, dragged down, overwhelmed, like you're snapping easier, and it's only because there's so much going on that it's like your body's and your mind is trying to figure out how to continue forward. You know, if you are very good on your practices of your meditations and things like that, it might not be as intense for you. If you are not doing those practices and you're just going about your day to day unaware of how these energies are impacting you, you might find that that's the case. And then you're scapegoating those emotions on your boyfriend because he didn't answer the phone, on your kids because they didn't quiet down when you told them to quiet down, on these different outlets that are pretty much just being triggers for us at the moment. But that's only because our tolerance level is not as big due to the fact that we're already dealing with a lot from a spiritual note. I just finally want to be loved and happy for the first time in my life, but I don't know if it's possible. Oh, love, love, love. Doesn't that what we all want? We want to be loved. We want to be happy. We want to feel appreciated, be seen, feel special. I'm sure it is possible. I, I call me a hopeful romantic, but I do believe it's possible. And it just, whenever the right time is for you, it's when it's going to happen for you. And same thing goes for me, same thing goes for, everyone on this chat. It's a situation where we give and give and give and give, and then we always feel that we're falling short, we're not receiving what we're giving, what we're putting out, and then that ends up making us feel hurt because we are not on the same page, because we are here craving this and just being ignored or pushed away or ghosted, or you know it's or friend zoned or whatever. People are experiencing it from different angles, but nevertheless, when it's the time, it will happen with the right person. All right, a hopeful romantic, that's right. Okay, let's see over here. Hey, Facebook, how are you guys doing? I see I got 3 people here. All right, and let's look here. That's right. Love yourself. Before we can allow any kind of love into our lives, really what we have to do is love ourselves. Bottom line. Bottom line. And that is only the first step. That is literally, and it's not even. Like first we that's actually the second step. The first step is to feel worthy of love. And that's not always easy. We all have all kinds of traumas that we have from our own experiences, from generational traumas that have been passed down to us. We all have something, okay? If we didn't have something, we wouldn't be human. So all of us are going through something at some level or to some extent. And really, I'm just like, I'm looking at all this and it's just time, guys. Time. It will happen. Let's see what you have to say. The thing about romantic relationships is that every part of them is your very is you very deep. It is not easy for many to move from love to friendship. Jano says everyone deserves love. It happens. I'm wondering if my decision has to do with giving up. Not sure. Go back into the reading and see what exactly it was said. The right time was years ago. No, there's many more than just one right time. The right time is like when things fall into place. It's not like, okay, at 10 years old, it was the right time, or, in my youth, it was the right time. Like, I work in a place called Solovita, which is senior citizens, basically 50 and up community, right? And I see people in there remarrying in their 70s. Like, I've seen people remarry in their 80s. Like, really, we always feel like we already lived too much or lived too, like, oh, I'm so old now, right? So because I'm so old, I'm never gonna find love. Well, no, if you're probably saying this at your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, heck, even in your 50s. Like you might be saying this and thinking that it's like I'm too old and it's over for me. But the reality of it is that it's not. It's not too late. It's not. You're not too old. The right person will show up at the right time based on your own individual journey, just the same way it was for me or for everyone else. Let's see. Oh, guys, I don't think you guys have met her. That's not even. Okay, so before you make fun of my little girl, okay, let me let you know she's been through a lot. She is 14 years old. She is the oldest. She has no teeth, a little bit of dementia. She has hard time hearing and a little bit blind. And she loves to take walks around the block and disappear on me. Yes, she's this tiny, this thin, and she gets fed several times a day, high protein stuff, okay? And she still looks like this. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. Thank you. Aw. So my little viejita right here, this little viejita, is so thin. She gets through all the fences, every tiny little hole. She can literally get through holes like this big. Like seriously. So it's so hard to keep her from like running away. It's like we have to literally supervise her at all times. She's super quiet, super sneaky. And so, yeah, this is my viejita right here. Let's see. What do we have here? I didn't date anyone until I was 20 because I was so painfully shy. Wow, 20. Wow. I don't hear that often. Well, I guess you wait until you were ready, and that's completely fine. Everybody has their own thing. Hey, Mary, how are you? Let's see. Um, love self, and respect. I don't know. I've gotten the opposite. Love is the answer. When I think about love, you know what? Love is the answer. Um, when I was younger, I used to think love conquers all. And I used to get in relationships and stay in relationships, quote unquote, I loved them, right? And you know what that taught me? That love does not conquer all. It taught me that love is not everything. And in order to make a relationship work, you need a lot more than just love. Love does not carry the weight of a long term relationship. Compatibility does, honesty does, communication, that does. Setting healthy boundaries and respecting each other's personal time to grow, to become who you're supposed to become, your individuality, for you to honor and respect and love their individuality as well as who they are with you, and vice versa. There's a lot to a relationship that determines whether or not it's going to work. And love does not conquer all. If that was the case, I'd still be married, but no. And I'm glad I don't want to be married, not to my ex-husband. No, 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 no. I'm like Jano right now. No, no, no. All right. My grandmother was in her 60s when she remarried. See? Yeah. It doesn't make a difference. Love isn't everything. It's a basis. I totally agree. Understanding, communication, and growth. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you finally made to one of my lives. You're welcome to join me over here on YouTube at Celestial Guidance by BB. This is where I'm paying attention to the stuff, to the comments. All right, let's see. Chihuahua. Yeah, she my little Chihuahua. I got lots of them. I got lots of children. I got lots of fur babies. You guys have met Lito and you've met Thor and now you met her. Let's see. Love yourself. That's when you learned to do that. Yeah. So guys, what are you planning on doing for this full moon? Anybody doing anything? Mm, what you guys up to? Oh, I didn't realize. I literally got like 8 minutes left. Because I gotta go put the kids to bed. I can't wait. I'm going camping tomorrow. I already have my trailer ready. I'm ready to set up. I just can't. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be camping for a couple days. Well, when I go, I'm working festivals, so I'm working, but I love it. I love being out in nature. So, hey, for those of you that said that yes, you'd be interested, um, send me a message on Instagram at Celestial Guidance by BB on Instagram, and I will send you the link to and the coupon code. And you can check it out. You can see the prices, you can see all the activities, and you can decide if it's something you want to do. But at least you got the link and you are able to participate if you choose. I miss you too. Wait, I have to find you with darling fur balls. Yes, always. I enjoy camping so much. I am definitely a nature girl. I actually, at one point, I was homeless and I was staying in a campsite. Um, like you could only stay like a couple weeks in, and then you had to leave and come back and leave and stuff like that. Um, and some of the best times, man. I loved living in the forest in a tent, where I just got to just wake up to sunrises and sunsets by a lake, and just taking walks down the trails anytime I felt like it. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience, having my kid grow up, climbing trees and just being out in the wild. I love it. And writing my manifesting. Nothing special for the full moon. That's a good thing though. Scripting. Have you seen my scripting video? I give you lots of details. So if you know how to script, perfect. You're good to go. If you don't, I believe in my description you might find the link to to my scripting video where I tell you all the different techniques and stuff on how to go about it and figuring out how to change the rest of my month to be on stagnant. Okay. Let's see. What can you do? Let's see. Well, welcome, by the way. Welcome, Mary. Welcome to the tribe. Big hugs for you. You're on YouTube? I didn't know that. Aw. Jana says, I think my marriage made me realize I can't just give and give. It has to be give and take and equal respect for each other. Hola, I'm on YouTube. Yay! Thank you for coming. Hey, Gloria, how are you? Okay, that happens to all of us, Mary. We all have setbacks, and we all have to like regroup and replan, and that's just the cycles of life. How about who's here been married before or is married? And what did you learn from being married? So Jano says that he learned that it has to be a give and take. I learned through my marriage. What did I learn? Hold on, let me think about that. In addition to what I already mentioned, I learned I met my one and after I did my shadow work and healed some serious abandonment issues. I don't know if to call my issues abandonment issues, but it's kind of like that. I'm doing my shadow work too a lot. You learn to let go. Don't lose yourself to please another. Oh, I remember. I know what I learned. I remember. I learned that I was the type of individual that I needed a person there. Like I could not handle someone who was always gone working or always gone, period. Like some people can be with people like, truckers and stuff like that. They're gone for months or, army and they're gone for a long time. Not me, not me. I need somebody who's there, who's attentive, who's like, you know, I am my love language is like affection, and my love language is act of service. And yeah, so that's important for me. So I learned that. I learned that I need someone in my life who's physically going to be there and meet my love language. Let's see. Um, Yeah, Scorpio Bunny, you can get a reading. Do you have a question? I think that's going to be the last reading of the night because it's 10 o'clock. I just want to hang out with you guys. I just want to sit here and have conversation. But I got to put the little ones away. All right, Facebook, I'm going to say goodnight. I'll see you guys next time. Let me finish this. Okay. Let go of broken men. That's what I meant. Learn. Their issues aren't supposed to be yours. When you're ready to grow and do your inner work and they don't move on, I need someone who affirms love. I love how you worded that. I need someone who affirms love. Yep. I agree with you on that for sure. Something that I've always dated like younger guys, and I mean way younger. So because of that situation, it's almost like I have found myself like um doing I guess some of the raising, of the men I have been with, because just by nature of what the situation is. And definitely fall in love with the potential of what someone can be versus falling in love with who they are. And that's always been the case. Um, I've always stuck with whoever I'm with, and pretty much just always try to help guide them into becoming their own greatest version, and helping them grow and you know question everything, and just like really like become who they're supposed to become. So I've been with many broken men, many broken men. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've been with one who hasn't been yet. one day, one day I'll be able to be in a healthy relationship with a healthy guy. I mean, now my relationship's healthy. Mix and I have a really good relationship now. But like any relationship, we've been together now 6 years. So obviously it wasn't 6 years of like all full pleasure, right? No relationship is like that. We have our ups, we have our downs, we have a lot of growth. So due to all that, it's been a journey. But now I have that healthy relationship, but never definitely didn't start that way. Let's see. Actually, Scorpio, I'm pretty sure I read for you. But, since you're here, I'll go ahead and I'll ask. Will Rob and Scorpio get into a romantic relationship in the future? Yes or no? You're getting maybe, but you're also getting yes. So it looks like it's leaning towards yes. Let's see. Younger guys aren't always mature. A very few are. They're needing a mom and insecure. Yeah, and you know what? That's what I did. And I don't know why, but that's always just been my pattern. But now that I've been with my boyfriend for a while, like I'm like, if this doesn't work out, I'm definitely not doing that again. I learned my lesson, but it took me a lot. It took me a long time to learn it. Communication vulnerability is key. Man, girl, you are touching on some subjects like you don't know. It's like, oh, you are like poking. Mm, girl, this is what I gotta say to you. Oh, Marie. Oh, Crystal, you're back. Okay, so you're ready for your reading, Crystal? I've always believed you can't change the core of a person. You got to be willing to love them as they are. Sure, grow, but don't expect them to be something they're not. Yep. That's always something that, that's why I would say I help them become whoever they're supposed to become, because that's not up to me. All right, let's see. So, Crystal, you asked for a general reading. What does Crystal need to hear right now? Okay. So this is what's going on. Now tell me what she should do about this. Okay, so you're being asked to weigh out the pros and cons in situations. It's saying that you're feeling like you need to protect yourself, like you're feeling you can't be fully honest either with yourself or with someone. And what you're being urged to is go ahead and, um, oh my goodness, I lost it. Let me connect again. What is the message here for her? What is she supposed to do about the fact that she feels this way? Pros and cons. That's what. Okay. Understand that even if you have little support, it is support. Okay. Little support is better than no support. And remember that things are not always as they seem. So if things seem to be too good to be true, pay attention to that. Maybe they are too good to be true. And if they seem like, they're not worth your time, look into it because it might just turn out that this was a good opportunity you passed over. Okay. So that's what you're getting. That's for you, Crystal. We all learn love, and I can't wait to tell it all during a lot of relationship coaching, and it's super amazing. I actually, you know what? When I was younger, when I was considering going and becoming an actual psychologist, because I went to school for psychology, because that's initially what I was going to study. Um, I noticed that what you call it, that I really seem to understand the male perspective, and I've always been more masculine energy. So I always like, you know what? I think that it would be perfect for me to go into a field where I work in relationships and hear both sides and help the other person understand where the other person is coming from and work doing psychology with relationships. But then I took a different route. But that's what I originally was wanting to do, like back all the way in high school. Oh, I'd love to have a card pull. You have a great reading skills. What are the energies say? Let's see. Okay. Destiny, do you want to get down? You're just sitting there. Here, mommy. Let's put you down. Do not pee in my room. Okay? No peeing in my room. I love you. Here, lay down on the little bed. This is your bed. Go. Lay down. Acuéstese, mujer. All right, let's see, Marie. You're welcome. We could collaborate with your readings. I love psychology and philosophy. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I love collaborations. Any type of collaborations you guys want to try to do with me, message me on Instagram, Celestial Guidance by BB, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Okay, this will for real be the last reading because I do need to go. And I'll be on next Wednesday, okay, guys? For sure, for sure. Okay. Unless another family emergency, but let's make sure that that doesn't happen. Send protection vibes. I would highly appreciate those protection vibes being sent our way. I want a psychic perspective on a philosophical issue I'm thinking of. Girl, let's talk. Let's just make time to talk. I always try to make time for you, honey. All right. Reading for Marie. What are the energies saying for Marie right now? I feel like you might be giving too much of yourself. Okay. I know that you are being pulled all kinds of directions. Um, But as you are saying yes to others, remember it's also okay to say no. Don't just say yes because you're trying to be nice, because you're trying to, make sure that everybody is happy with the situation. This is really calling for you to go, okay, hold on. How do I feel about this? And what is the logical way of going about this? And finding a happy middle between the two. Um, because it looks like you are saying yes to projects, to things, to people that you really don't rather be saying yes to, but you're doing it out of convenience, out of, expectations and things like that. Okay. So trust your intuition when you're taking action and when you're speaking up. So that's what you are getting, babe. And that was for you, Marie. Perfect. It's odd, but I have to come up as an empress in a few readings. I tend to wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm nurturing to those I care about. This week, girl, I go camping. I leave tomorrow morning. So it's gonna be hard to catch me this weekend, okay? But I am trying to book, like, even if it's just like just to chat. I'm trying to book all my appointments between Monday and Wednesday next week, and then again, I'll be working and camping and all that stuff, so I won't be uh that accessible. But please do still reach out. Um, You are so welcome, Marie. Is that the Gilded Tarot deck? Yes, it is. All right. So, real quick, guys, more free readings. I'm not going to be doing donation based for a little bit simply because I just don't want to focus on that energy of having to business this right now. I am not in business mode. I need some bonding time with my tribe. I want to come here. I want to have conversation with you guys. I want to do these free readings for you guys. So expect me next Wednesday for sure. And if I have an opportunity to, I'll just show up on Monday as well and do a couple of free readings and just hang out with you guys, answer other questions. Let's have a conversation. And yeah, so that is the plan. Remember that we have Renaissance Fair. Okay, just in the month of between now and April, we have pagan events. If you are pagan or if you just like that kind of atmosphere, we have three Beltane events coming up. No, sorry, I believe it's Ostera. All right. So we have three coming up, I believe, in April. Then in March, we have a Zen Fest, which is a music festival. Then we have Let Your Love Shine, which is all about self love and growth and really more about a retreat to really help ourselves. Then we also have Hawk Fest. That's about tribal drumming and really just like dancing by the fire and really just like having a moment to like out in nature and escape and just like go through the emotions and the feelings of the dancing and the releasing of the energies and connecting with the earth. So that's what Hawkfest is about. Then we have, let me see what else we have. We have so many events. We have the Renaissance Fair. Renaissance Fair starts this weekend. It's all the way to um, I believe the end of March. So we also have that going on here in Florida. We have lots of stuff going on between Florida, Ocala, Lakeland, and a couple other places, Dade City. So if you guys are interested in anything I just mentioned, go to Celestial Guidance by Bebe on Instagram. Send me a message. Tell me what you want to know more information about, and I'll send you links and I'll send you information so that you can check it out. And if you want to join, I would love to meet you in person. Okay. So that's what I want to share with you guys. And let's see, was there anything else that I wanted to tell you? I have been fasting. I don't know if you guys wanted me to share my experience with you guys. I've been intermediate fasting now for 2 weeks. If that is something that you guys want to learn about, know more about my experience, how it started, what are some of the difficulties I've had with it, and where I'm at with it right now, let me know. That's a conversation we can have as well. What else can I tell you guys? I think that's it. I think that's it for tonight. I love you guys. I missed you so much. I'm glad to be back. I wish I could be back Saturday, but I'm going to be living my best life. All right. Love you. Good night. Thank you so much for being here with me. And you guys have a wonderful evening. Bye bye. Take care, Jano.